Question 5, the more common test 2. Let's read the question first. Find value of x where tangent is horizontal. Well, horizontal means that at certain part of the curve there be a U-turn. It could be a positive. If you draw the tangent to the curve at that point, the slope of the tangent, or f prime, will be 0, the slope. So this will be how we tackle the questions. And given your fx 2e plus x, f prime x is therefore negative 4e minus 2x plus 1. Now we know that f prime x is 0 because of this horizontal thing given to you. So we set this and solve this. What we do is we multiply the whole equation by e to the power of 2x to eliminate negative 2x. So you get this, you get this, and finally you get, and solving this using ln, you take log or ln both sides, you add with 2x equals to ln 4 and x equals to ln 4. This would be actually half, and this will be ln 2. So that is what you have. Now if you calculate the y coordinates, so you sub this in. I'm going to skip some of the steps, right? So you better find out why that's the case. This is negative 2 ln 2 plus ln 2, right? And this is going to be e ln 2 to the power of negative 2. Cool. Right. Bring this here, give it more space. So this will end up with 2. This is going to be 2 to the power of negative 2, and the ln 2 remains, and you simplify, you get half plus ln 2. Okay, now we need to determine classify the stationary point. So let's do that. So we determine the point, whether it's maximum or it could be inflection, we do know. So let's do the sign diagram for this. For ln 2, right, from here, ln 2, where is it here? We know. And sign diagram, I will not repeat again. Pick a value less than ln 2 and greater than ln 2, sub that into the f prime function. If you do it properly, you see a negative, positive, and we know that the points are local minimum. So the point ln 2 half plus ln 2 is the local minimum. Right, we have classified the point. Now moving on. Now find and give a geometrical significance of f double prime. Now what is that? Now don't care about that first. Let's get the f double prime. Now f prime we know from here. So f double prime will be 8 e to the power of negative 2x. That's all. Or 8. Now on purpose I write this as follow. Now note that if you recall, e to the power of 2x, any exponential function, never be 0, and it will never be negative. So non-negative divided by non-negative will always be greater than 0. This is true for all x, all values of x. F double prime always greater than 0. Check your notes, check your everything. Please flip to the which page. That means that the function f is always what? No, check it out. Always convex. No, so it's going to be always like this. So if you actually sketch this, let me change it. Let me show you a bit. If you sketch this, the diagram is going to be something like this. There's a negative somewhere here, I suppose. So curve will go down this. It's going to curve like this and curve away. If you sketch with GC, a graphing calculator, you find it also. The minimums right here. Okay, so that's why it's always convex, facing up. Right, cool, good. Now moving on to the next part. I mean, of the same questions. So a particle is moving in a straight line with displacement function, and so. Basically, we have worked on this function already, and we so we have s equals to 2e minus 2t plus t, and so your v is actually our f prime, right? So this is f. If you be careful about this, this is by just replacing x with t, you get this one. This is our minus 4, e t plus 1, and our a is actually f double prime, and 8e negative 2t. So we actually have a function already, just that we replace x with the parameter t, well, normally because represent time. Now let me place a sign diagram. T would never be 0. I already discovered this. This is time, positive, negative. Alright, but please check it out right here, this sign diagram. Alright, remember that. And this is sign diagram of V. The sign diagram of A, V would be the f double prime. We have discovered that it can never be 0, so it's positive everywhere. And what you do now is find this place. Alright, here, different sign. This is a positive, different sign. So what do we say? Now different sign, then we'll conclude that speed decreasing when you have different sign. When t is between ln 2 and 0, and the other thing is we know that velocity is increasing always. Why? Because as a greater than 0, always. Right? That's all.